Welcome to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, success in your first 90 days. As you navigate the USAID landscape for the first time or seek to sharpen your skills, we're here to provide the guidance you need to address the unique challenges of this role. Host Donna Vincent Roa, an experienced Chief of Party, will inform and inspire your journey.
Welcome to another session where we tackle the essentials of steering a USAID-funded project to success. Hi, I'm Dr. Donna Vincent Roa, and today we're going to delve into the art of resource efficiency, a key element in the alchemy of your project effectiveness. As a Chief of Party, your role isn't solely about managing resources. It's about optimizing every asset at your disposal to create the most significant impact. I want to start with a story that illustrates the gravity of the situation. Imagine a health initiative that had all the elements to succeed, but actually was faltering. The reason was a mismatch of resources to community needs. It wasn't until the team conducted a thorough resource audit that they realized they were directing funds into areas with a little return on investment. By reallocating these resources into more impactful activities, they saw a dramatic turnaround in project outcomes. This story drives home the point that resource efficiency is about cutting costs and enhancing the value of every dollar we spend. It's about ensuring that our project objectives align with the resource deployment. This means going beyond traditional budgeting to a more dynamic model of resource management that's responsive to the ever-changing project landscape. So how do you achieve this level of efficiency? It starts with a deep understanding of your project's ecosystem. You want to know the ins and outs of your operating environment. You want to look at the capacity of your local partners and the real needs of the communities you're serving. Your goal is to ensure that every team member, every partner, and every beneficiary are leveraging resources to their maximum potential. One strategy here is to implement what's called a resource review cycle. This is a systematic process where you periodically assess the effectiveness of your resource allocation. It's an opportunity for you to ask the tough questions. For example, 1, are we investing in the right areas? 2, can we achieve the same results with fewer inputs? And 3, are there untapped resources we could be leveraging? Another approach here is to foster a culture of innovation. Here's where you want to encourage your team to come up with creative solutions to do more with less. This could mean adopting new technologies or streamlining processes or even finding new ways to engage the community. Remember that innovation doesn't always have to be groundbreaking. Sometimes even the smallest tweaks can lead to substantial efficiencies. I want to talk about technology for a moment. When I was Chief of Party for the Securing Water for Food Technical Assistance Facility, we traveled to farms in Cambodia, in Nepal, and Vietnam for the purpose of documenting water savings. The introduction of a simple mobile data collection tool revolutionized how we collected and gathered and analyzed information. This tool didn't just save time, it actually provided real-time insights that allowed for quicker, more informed decision-making. And it's not just about the technology, it's about human capital. We have to invest in our team's capacity to manage resources effectively. This is where we need to focus on training that empowers them to identify and act on efficiency opportunities. When your team has the skills and the autonomy to optimize your project's resources, they become not just employees, but champions of effectiveness. And who doesn't want that label? Now, none of this is to say that focusing on resource efficiency is easy. It's not. It does require diligence and foresight and sometimes difficult decisions. But I can tell you the rewards in terms of project impact, sustainability, and stakeholder satisfaction are well worth the effort. As we close today, I want to leave you with a thought. Resource efficiency is about continuous improvement and always looking for ways to do better. As you ponder your next step in this lane, consider this. How can you reframe the challenge of limited resources into an opportunity for innovation and impact? Your strategic approach to resource efficiency could be the key that unlocks unprecedented success for your project. Remember, the true measure of a leader is not just how they manage resources, but how they maximize those resources to create lasting change. Thanks for listening to today's episode. Have a great week.
Thank you for tuning in to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, Success in Your First 90 Days, your go-to source for insightful, actionable guidance that can shape the success of your project. Let's continue to drive change and create impact, one USAID-funded project at a time.